In the last 2 years, I've had 5 situations when clients had employees with serious performance problems arising out of mental illness, and it certainly brought to light how serious this problem is, not just in society, but in the workplace. In a recent edition of HR Magazine, the Society of Human Resources Management published a cover story about the mental health stigma that we have in our society. It's called Opening Minds, and if you haven't read it, I encourage you to do so because it's very enlightening about what employers can do to address this issue of mental illness. It's a serious issue and often requires professional assistance from your employee assistance program, from healthcare providers, and insurance carriers. It's important that you consider adding mental health benefits to your insurance plans and also encourage employees to attend employee assistance programs that can help them be aware of mental illness. You can also help by reducing the stigma of mental illness by encouraging employees to avoid words such as crazy, loony, or nuts. Being mentally ill is a serious problem, and in many ways, it's like having a broken head instead of a broken leg. You would never allow an employee with a broken leg to go without getting appropriate medical attention. And the same thing applies for mental illness. Remember, too, that some cases of mental illness can be considered disabilities under the Americans with Disabilities Act, and you may need to accommodate that employee with time off and other forms of accommodation. It's such an important issue in our society, and I encourage you to help address it in your workplace. The next edition of Tuesday Tip will be on Veterans Day, and it's a great time to discuss how employers can benefit from hiring veterans.